Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Carolina Panthers and the Houston Texans. Ryan Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And we're off and running from Houston. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Tony. Hey, uno more. 11. Hey, uno.
Putting the tight end in motion. First play, Stroud's going to pass. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Fails to find his running back. And now it's 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, and discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Dose of the hurry up here.
And the Texans first down.
First down, Stroud. Pass caught by takedown. And they're on it quickly there after that catch. So the game's going to be to the 34-yard line.
That's another
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Offense up to the line fast.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Stroud completes it quick. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
Down. That's a gain of 6.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
On the quick, right? 18. That's it.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Trevor Etienne to return this. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They're going play action. Young. He gets some juice on a deep throw. That's complete inside the 35. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
It's a gain of 50.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set the tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
95. From the red zone now. He's got it at the 6. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another Panthers first down. 1st and goal.
Dowell. He's in for the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers finish off their opening drive. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11.
Now begin with a run by Mixon. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
Brings up 3rd and
Okay, that's
6.
a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. No throw. 3rd and long.
Defense.
Kylan says stream frame rate is low.
Okay, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down.
I don't know why it's doing that. Give me a second.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. They're going to go for this. It's Stroud. Downfield. It's Collins. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's going to be a 20-yard hit on
I'm going to end it and start it over.
Just drive moving.
That's
No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
So 1st down from the 41.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They have 2nd down behind the sticks.
What?
He's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Stroud to throw on 1st down. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud.
Damn, bro.
Gets this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop was made at the 5-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice rotten catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stinks.
Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5.
Already.
Left side into the hands of Dell. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
2-yard pickup. Brings up 3rd and goal.
That's back-to-back for Dell. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a second quarter lead. Take Dell the touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7.
After 7. Kaimi Fairbairn, the kickoff for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, this is ETN. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 10 cycle. Ready.
They'll start on the ground. Dowdle.
Hey.
This drive's quickly headed in the
Hey,
wrong
move it.
direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
So it'll be 2nd and long coming up, and that is on the other side of our 2-minute warning. More from NRG Stadium in just a moment. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Young working from the gun. This is Xavier Liggett. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route to cater. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
To the air on 1st down. Young.
Ah.
Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Christian Harris picks it off. And the Texans are finally stopped on the return. They'll still take over on the edge of the red zone. Works through his progression, nobody available. And by the time he checked it down to the back, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well. And they know when that quarterback's holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
Motion the slot man right. It's here to the motion man. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Stop. Love a swap.
Running with Nixon out of the gun. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Keeping it with Mixon. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Shotgun now for Stroud. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game,
Yeah.
all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Defense bringing in a fifth DB, 3rd and goal.
All right.
Staying between the
That's
tackles,
crazy.
and he's in for the touchdown. The Texans will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. One after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans double their lead to 14.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. On the return, this is ETN. Making some progress here. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing here just before halftime. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off
Fairbairn
for
has it all
Houston.
set up for the kickoff. On the return, this is ETN. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Right, step right. 53. 43 round. Set cut.
Young on the play action. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Makes it 2nd and 10.
Okay, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
From the pistol, it's Young. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Ready. Break.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Ready. 33. Yellow. Cut.
On 3rd down, it's Young. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Okay, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around?
Trying on this 4th down, it's Young. He connects downfield. He will get this inside the 30.
On the ball.
Offense to the line fast.
40-yard game. And the Panthers 1st down. A 49-yard gain on the play. And the Panthers 1st down.
Ready. Set.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Ready.
On 2nd and 10, Young. And he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Panthers took the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Panthers 14. Ryan Fitzgerald.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here comes St. Dell. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go. South.
Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. He's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And will be a 1st down, Texans.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the 1st down.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
On the quick.
Stroud from the pistol. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Some of these quarterbacks, kid, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space, find those completions outside the pocket.
1st down throw by Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Bronco. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 13-point lead. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Texans double their lead to 14.
Panthers 14. Finally, Fairbairn, the kickoff for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, this is ETN. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Trevor Etienne on the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Shot. 17. Down.
Young throwing here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That was Tannero McMillan he was looking for. And now they face 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
It's an absolute work to drive them all the way up towards the 30-yard line. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Panthers 1st.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Completed over the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. About a yard short. A gain of 15 there. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now it's Young. On target to his back, Nico Dowdle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Panthers 1st.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Drill. 52. 10 cycles. Punch.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Throwing the out route complete. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
First down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to get the ball off the snap.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's the Panthers who have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Look.
Again, it's Young. That one connects. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. The effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's good. First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
On play action, here's Young. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a designed read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. Yes, on both of them. And that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. No to return this. And he's going to take this return out of bounds.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swinging.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
See, one thing I learned from the late great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
Into the hands of Dell. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. First and 10 from the 32.
Oh, hey.
What's up, Shy? Appreciate it.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. They did it! He made the interception! Trevin Wallace has it! And the Panthers have some new life in the 4th!
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
SHI says, what up, how was your Sunday?
Here we go.
Here's the give to Dowdle. Starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
How was on this board?
Brings up 2nd and 1.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Panthers down by 7. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. On the ground again with Dowdle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule?
SHI says my Sunday was okay, slept.
Ready? Going to the ground again on 1st. And he stopped right as he reaches the 10. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to bring up the Carolina first down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
Set, hut. Black, 95. Hut.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. He could not afford to lose yards there.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There's nothing, no time at all to try and escape.
You didn't do that shit right. I'm sorry.
Whistles go off, so we got a timeout. 9 seconds left in the game.
That was bad.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Red, cycle. Red.
To throw. Makes the catch. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. So a timeout's taken. Just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down.
Go now. Hey, North Steel, Black 40.
They'll go down roll. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
You know, it's almost like the
That's crazy.
that call in their helmet themselves. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And their reward was getting off the field.
All right, working from the gun to starts. 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Completes it downfield to Kirk. He's at midfield.
Oh, he played.
The 30. He's at the 10. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston.
That's crazy how they played him in that.
The Texans take a 13-point lead. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown.
It was no reason for him not to be in the end zone.
And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one
It's
side
a game of inches, dog. A game of fucking inches.
This has been
That was
another
cool.
edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott.
I'm just getting my mojo back, man.
We'll see you next
It's all
time
good.
from Houston.
Yeah. Hey, I wrestle. I'm just saying, hey. I'll try that. Yeah.
Just a few blocks down the street from the state capitol in Indiana, it's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Indianapolis Colts.
Mike Badgley is set.
It's Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Michael Badgley will be the first to get this one going. And off we go from downtown Indy. Look across 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Now Cousins on the bootleg.
Defense.
Broke it up. It's 8.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Plate the defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what?
Yup. Get the fuck out of here. Here we go.
Over here. One of the guards able to get the football. Get on to keep his head.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
Oh, hey.
3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try to
What's
rush
that?
with Robinson. And he's only going to be able to get back to the line. That's all. 3 plays to start. Quick 4th down.
Look, sometimes, Mike, there's just nothing you can do. They went with the draw. Not a terrible time to do it. The defense just had a great read on the play, and they're able to take them down for a loss.
4th down, and here's Penix.
Come on, guys. Tell me y'all need to keep.
He's going to be out of bounds, but he
Tell me y'all need to move.
to pick up the 1st down.
But you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
Trying the left side, here's Robinson. And
In the surface, yes.
9. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Penix.
Get his ass. Come on.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll send a man in motion left.
Oh, my God.
He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And it looks like he's going to have enough. Indeed, the referee does signal it is a 1st down.
A gain of a yard.
Y'all.
First down, Falcons.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. To the sideline, he's got London. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41.
14 yards.
That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a 1st down.
14. First down, Atlanta.
To throw again, it's Penix.
Yes, sir.
The throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross. And he is going to score a pick 6 for the touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you're score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, you allow this to linger the rest of the day. You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Good job in coverage. You're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And mark him down beyond the 30. That one good for a dozen. Very quick first down. On first down, it's Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a first down. He's forced down just shy of the mark.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the
That king like Chris
they
Webber.
got that screenplay
Yeah.
still in the back of their head.
The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2.
Keep on moving,
They've
bro.
got second down and less than a yard. From the gun.
Should have known.
I had a defender draped all over, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On third down.
Oh, what the fuck?
He's got a first down inside the 45. And he will
Bro,
Bijan Robinson.
who he was running.
Good looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Gonzalez tacks on the extra point, and the Falcons will level things out at 7 apiece.
Bradley Pinion is set to kick
We're
off.
on top, 7 apiece, and the kick
Cowboy
select.
son.
Anthony Gould now to return. He'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
On the return. The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Okay, first carry now for the former back,
Here you go.
Jonathan Taylor. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard mark. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick
That's good
first down.
for Colts. First
Well,
down.
really nice start here to the drive.
First and
Early
10
down
at the
success.
43-yard
Every
line.
offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive.
Why he throwing like
The
that?
rest of the drive unfolds.
Oh my
Let's make no
god.
mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
On the handoff, it's Taylor. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a
Gain there of 21. That's good for a Colts first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
First and 10 now from the 36. Throwing now is Jones. That's Tyler Warren, the tight end. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
23-yard line.
A run with Taylor. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Jordan Fuller in that time for the stop.
2 yards.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll go again here with Taylor. And he's going to be close to the first down. Just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up third and short yardage. They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. He stopped at the 11, but that is enough. A first down picked up as they are getting close.
First down. First and 10 at the 11.
Jones now on first down. He's got it at the 3.
These are the worst. I had a couple of years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're all forced up in the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line. So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
He's got his big tight end. Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Colts. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were the guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, it's really twofold, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up kick.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
Poster. Over.
Throwing is Penix. To the right, that's Pitts.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch. I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry just ends up being a wasted down.
Pitts is the man in motion. Penix on third down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. No movement from the front team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll try and throw it with Penix. And that is incomplete. One final chance. It does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Gould on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Now Jones on the boot.
Why the fuck I throw that? That's not what I want to throw to.
Through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
10.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case,
Damn.
the defense a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball. They bring him down for a short game.
Shotgun now for Jones.
He had him beat.
And this is too far out in front. One's incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one.
That's a girl,
Third down coming up. Working from the gun, it's Jones. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. And that'll set up fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, you're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
That is incomplete. He couldn't get the connection on fourth. Gonna give the ball over on down. On first and 10, it's Penix.
Hey.
Out of the reach of the receiver. Drake London was the intended receiver there.
That is so
And
good.
it'll bring up second down.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
He finds Darnell Mooney for the catch. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. To throw is Penix. In the middle, and he's got his man complete. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Again, it's Penix. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
And so far throughout the course of the game, I think the secondary's actually done a really nice job of taking him away. I mean, he's clearly one of their best players, one of the top players in the league. They're going to continue to find ways to target him. So defensively, it doesn't matter if he has 0 catches or 10. He is always going to be a focal point of this offense.
Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal. Now Penix. That's to Mooney, complete right side.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Now here's 2nd and goal. He'll try to sneak it here. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Michael Penix. Touchdown Atlanta. Gonzalez tacks on the extra point. And the Falcons will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. On the return, it's Tyler Goodson. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll get forward for about a yard. J.D. Bertrand is able to bring him down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. Throwing, Jones. The short pass taken in by Warren. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
At the 34-yard line.
Now a toss, running left, it's Taylor. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this third quarter has come to an end. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Jones. He's our receiver. That's Michael Pittman. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here's we start the second half.
On third down, here's a run by Taylor. And he'll convert. The first down at the 46-yard line.
Just a good, solid run here on third down. Tie game, fourth quarter. This is where you really need to be able to lean on that offensive line. They come through, and they're able to keep this drive alive.
On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ready up! 2nd and 6 coming up. Now, Jones. He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. They'll go with Taylor. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line. The next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
Finding the open man, that's Pittman. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. They hook up again, second time on this drive, and this one's good for 18 yards and a first down. Here's Taylor, and he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard is going to help the field goal kicker right now. Here's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 23-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. A second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
First and 10 at the 12
Big time throw there sets them up really nicely. They find themselves well in field goal range for a potential game-winning field goal try. Under a minute. All they got to do is just keep working the clock, get as close as they can, send that kicker out.
And this is a touchdown. They were not going to beat it, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Badgley's extra point is good. And the Colts have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This taken in at the goal line. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So it's a win for the Colts. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. In the end, they come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts, winners here in the Circle City, as we say so long from Indianapolis.
The Raiders doing. Of course not.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Acrisure Stadium on the north shore of the Steel City, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. The kicker, Chris Boswell, has it ready to go, and we are underway from Pittsburgh. And now a little across the 25 to the 27. Throwing right away is Dart. And his first pass is incomplete.
It's zone defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
Straight ahead, here's
God.
Tracy.
Damn.
And the big boys up front are going to start right at the line. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Now stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know the securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
What the fuck?
Tried the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
That's crazy.
Move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. They'll start out here with the option left.
Wow.
Given 4 yards there on the first down keeper. To read options, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with the defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
Play action. Howard. Across the formation, he finds Freiermuth. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Back to throw. Howard. The RPO will keep it himself. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open just a split second too late on the release. For left side, caught by the tight end Freiermuth. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Freiermuth from 6 yards away. And the Steelers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. An extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now a 7-0 game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Throwing, Dart. It's complete to Jalen Hyatt. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Nice throw there by the rookie from Ole Miss. He's got his guys a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
To throw, Dart. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
He finds Robinson. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down.
A gain of 15.
Throwing again. Here's Dart.
Giants.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Steelers are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Looking to throw. Howard. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go to the top of a smaller DB and hold that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Abdul Carter in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. Back to throw. Howard. That's caught. Tossed to the left side. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Damn. Holy fast, man.
They had built up some momentum and were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before and get back to it.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
First down, New York.
To throw is Dart.
Fuck.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
On to give, it's Tracy. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
To throw now, Dart. And the 40 open man, that's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 13-yard line. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
A 28-yard game. First down, Giants.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the gun, Dart. Now he's going to step up and run.
Ah, damn.
He takes his down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
First and goal, New York.
Now it's Tracy.
There you go.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Tyrone Tracy as the first half is winding down. And the Giants have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. That went down.
Oh, my God.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play.
What's up, man?
The final shot before break. Howard. And he'll get
Thank
to
you for
the
the follow.
29-yard line down there. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Youngway 2 set to kick off.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Turn past the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return.
It's always
Appreciate
interesting in
that.
situations like this is that in both locker rooms, both staffs were preaching a quick start. One of them actually got it done.
Howard throwing to start the drive. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the skate.
Damn.
And he completes it to Wilson. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
And he's going to use his legs here.
Okay, look this blood, man. Oh, and he fumbled. Get the fuck out of here, dog. Oh, you can't make this shit up, man. That should have been coming our way, man. Fumbled on the goal line.
He lost the football down near the goal line. But then we keep an eye on it the whole way and fall on it for a touchdown.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Giants take over 1st and 10.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. They go play action with Dart. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a giant first down on a gain of 16.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll hand it to Tracy.
God damn, they do not block. Hey. Are they that bad?
Gain on the play, and it's second.
Damn.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing his Dart. Now this thrown deep.
Of course.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
When the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
Good catch.
It's taken in by his big tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a big play for the Giants on third down. And even 40 yards.
First and 10 at the 60.
Here's Dart. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches.
10 yards, second and pickup. And 2nd and inches.
Here's Tracy.
Hey, wow.
Back here, losing yardage to the
They don't line that bad.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Dart going to look to throw here. Working the middle of the field. He's got a man complete.
Could have dropped that down.
Touchdown.
Darius Slayton, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third. Two able to connect on the extra point. And we are tied at 14.
Young Bay Cougars set the kickoff.
So a tie ball game here as the kicks away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
Hit his ass.
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes.
There you go.
Brian Burns flying in there and dropping it for the sack.
It's 2nd and
I wonder if they're
21.
wandering back to the huddle thinking to themselves, can we just hit rewind and go back a play? Definitely not the down they wanted to begin this drive by giving up a sack. But for the defense, that's exactly how they drew it up.
Here's Howard. From the gun, he'll throw. This one deep for Wilson.
Good defense. There you go.
And it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Giants are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing his Dart. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Over the middle, he completes it to Robinson. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Dart. He'll try to pick, and he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. The defense, they brought the house. That O-line, they were overwhelmed.
To put it mildly, because they didn't have enough bodies to block all the guys that came at them. Their best move, how they would have been better served, just turn around and yell, "Look out!" Because here they come.
He'll try to do it himself. And he slides to avoid the hit. A good decision in the end to pull it in. Gets him 9 yards in the first. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did all day. You and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Here's Dart. He's got 6
That's not what I
on the
wanted.
slant. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
13 yards.
Here's 1st and goal.
And the Giants, first down. 1st and goal, Giants.
On the run is Tracy. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
At the 5-yard line.
Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterbury. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll try to throw for it with Dart. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Certainly some pressure here on Younghoe Koo. This for the lead in the final stages. Koo knocks this one through the post. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick.
It's a follow if you want to know.
He delivers.
This is 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the left.
Get his ass.
And he can't get it from him. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 9-yard line.
They'll look to throw.
Man, come on.
He throws there, incomplete. Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack. Now they force the incompletion on 3rd and long. Things looking pretty good for them.
And this is where
Mackey says the Omni 3.
Got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback. Look out. Draw, screen, something that can be used against them.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. He'll look to throw. That's the flying move.
Here we go.
Now the Steelers going to use their
That should have been swatted down, bro.
as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Who wants it more? This is 4th and a yard.
Let's go.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's caught. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Steelers first down.
And now down to 24 seconds after the spike. Here comes 2nd down. Back to throw.
That's gang.
Can't get a throw away. He's taken down. A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long. He's back to throw.
He saw that shit right as fuck.
Just 6 seconds left on the clock. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, and you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
I couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. That's caught by Johnson. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaunt. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
That was some bullshit.
And with that, we say so long from Pittsburgh.
Oh.
Mackey says next.
Yeah, I'm about to send it.
Mackey says Beyond Me 3.
I already see it, bro. No. Gotta go. I sent it. I sent it to you. Where you at?
Mackie says I accepted it.
All right, I got you. Playable. All right, hop out of the chat, man.
Brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport.
Hop out of the stream.
Historic Soldier Field in Chicago.
What happened?
Straight ahead.
I was saying hop out of the stream, bro.
It's the
He said hop out of the stream?
Yeah, like hop out of the TikTok stream.
Oh, all right. My phone. All right, I got you. I put my phone down. Phone ain't even. All right.
All right, bet.
Good.
Yeah, yeah.
Huh?
Say we good.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And we'll only be able to.
Let me see this line. I was like, hold on. Where we at?
All right.
Um,
Oscar the 20-yard line on that return.
Their own 20-yard line.
Decent 24. Easy. On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25.
He was brought down by Jaquan Brisker. The game brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. He'll let this one go.
Ah, damn. Good ball.
And he dives into the end zone. 74 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead.
Jaguars 7, Bears nothing. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. What is up? A play fake, and he'll throw with Williams. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play!
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Williams. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Throw right side, blocked by Odunze. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Gain of 10 yards.
A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, Chicago.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throw it again. It's Williams.
That's definitely not it.
For the back of the end zone. Ran it away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunately this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
There goes Swift. 1st down and more. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
That's another Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. That's complete. It's Odunze. And the Bears going to be set up with 1st and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
That's another Bears 1st down. 1st down and goal.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams to the goal line and in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown Bears. Now Cairo Santos at the point after. It's up and good. And the Bears come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. He's going to like not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple.
Well, they tried to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They go play action for Lawrence.
Good play.
He is intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson.
It was fast as fuck, man. What's time and speed on here?
Pick 6 for touchdown.
I think as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play and then the play after that? Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
Brown now to return it. And he stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
their own 25-yard line.
On the jump. All right, here we go. Red on red. Hey, tomato. Think right open. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Now a screen set up for ETN. They're going to mark them down up past the 35. They get 11. Quick to pick up the first down.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
Open man is tight end screen. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Lawrence gives this one to ETN. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Once again, it's ETN. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
To throw is Lawrence.
Stop.
Trying to set up the screen here. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward.
They wide. When it came to that, only got what I favored that.
We are
I love my
through
niggas for
one.
the fact that he bred.
14-7
Body
is
back
our
to be
score.
squared.
We're back to Soldier Field.
That's
After
what's
this.
done. We
The Jaguars with
made
the ball. Quarter number 2 begins.
Don't
And
make
they've got
it.
it with 4th down coming up.
Turn the game quickly. I don't like the pause.
These are 24.
What the fuck? How does it look like it?
11. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, as they'll discuss what's to come. This 4th down is looming. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence.
Oh my god, like, they is not playing this shit right. Like, why is my shit all screwed up?
And he's in. Brendan Strange. Touchdown, Jaguars.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this. And you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
This drive will begin with a run by Smith. Lots of space past the 45. And he is going to run it all the way down near the red zone. What a run by Swift to gain of 43 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed
Are you
in the
funny?
open field than that run right there. I
He
mean,
said,
he
"How
got
about
past the first wave.
it?"
You got the sense that he might just be able to
Praise
outrun
trash,
everybody
bro.
on the field.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Second and 2 at the 16-yard line.
Now Smith. And that should be enough.
First.
To pick up a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in.
Reason.
They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
It's a gain of 5.
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. We'll come back to Soldier Field following this. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. To throw, it's Williams.
Bruh, like, what the fuck?
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate.
Man, you talking about a QB. We need a whole bunch of shit,
That's
bro.
a skill that really just comes from experience.
Fuck.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. He'll get this underneath
Damn.
to Swift. And this won't be a touchdown, but it will be a first down as they're able to get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
What is up? Swift is into the end zone for a Bears touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen.
It starts all the way at the front office, bro. Trust.
All the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Round out to return it. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18.
Indeed.
Take right open. Rip, 23. A first down throw for Lawrence.
God damn. Oh, as fuck. In my cuz.
Midfield. A big play for Jacksonville. 33 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
On first down, Lawrence.
Ah, dang.
Right back to him. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20.
It's a gain of 32.
A big play for Jacksonville.
And the Bucks ain't doing good.
2 yards.
First down.
To be honest, bro, I haven't even really been tapping in with
First down, Jacksonville.
NFL and like all sports. Is like integrity is lacking in sports. Everything seems like just a matter of entertainment and shit, man.
All down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
Bait!
Oh,
That was a bait!
Intercepted. Picked off by C.J.
What the heck?
Jackson. And the Bears are going to get the football.
At the baiting.
23.
Lawrence's pass.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
What? He ain't forward.
Allen in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive.
Good eye. Appreciate that. Appreciate the heart, me, bro.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's into the hands of Moore. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Oh, he ain't throwing right! Damn, he was wide the fuck open.
DeAndre Swift, the intended target.
Why the fuck he ain't throw that shit right?
It's going to be 4th down. On 4th down, here's Torrey Taylor to punt for Chicago, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This one fielded out beyond the 25.
God damn.
Brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
Ding Skiffo says my account's in 0, Kerman 10.
Here we go. Lawrence now to throw on 1st down.
Good pick.
Huge mistake. It is intercepted.
Yeah, we can get something out of it.
Will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
I got you.
A lot of defenses will try to isolate.
Ding Skiffo says got him.
We're going to take him out of the game. Well, I think in this case, we might see the offense do the exact same thing. They might take this one particular defender into pass coverage and say, we are not going to throw his way. He's already got me twice. I'm not going to let him get me again.
They'll go play action here with Williams. Forced to his right. Gonna look deep. Looking for
Come on! Like, what the fuck? That should have been a TD.
Talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
God damn.
On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This will be a 41.
Damn, that should have been a TD.
Ding Skiffo says awesome sauce.
So we reach the intermission.
I forgot who got ball first. Was it me? No, it was him. Yeah, he had that. Okay. I'm just getting back. I haven't played Madden in a while now.
3rd quarter set to commence. And we're
Getting back in the groove of playing.
The return team gonna let that one go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Here we go. We got Biggie Frosty. Biggie Frosty. Hey, volunteer.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10.
Who's going?
Blitz gets there quickly.
Damn.
Down he goes. Dennis Gardner.
Still ain't blocking
in
it.
there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive.
I really like this response here to start the 2nd half. You have to imagine they went into halftime finding themselves down by 2 scores. They needed to stop and get the ball back to their offense, and that sack's going to go a long way towards it.
Williams to throw on 2nd down.
Good ball. Oh, gave that shit up.
72 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Santos good on the extra point. The Bears will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Brown now to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25 yard line.
Nice.
The drive begins with a carry from each team. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down, Lawrence.
Mm.
One down the field, but they did not connect. And it's incomplete. Brenton Strange was his intended target. And it'll be third down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different.
I still got it.
Execution and leads to an incompletion.
And this will be a Jaguars first down. He'll get this up past the 40-yard line.
I like that call on third down, keeping the ball on the ground. We see so often these defenses, Mike, on third down, they bring out more defensive backs. They bring out some smaller bodies. They're anticipating third down pass. There's a lot of opportunities to take advantage of it with third down run.
He's going to let one go. Looking.
There it is.
And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. You can see some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
And the Bears first down.
A play fake. Now Williams.
He was open.
Looking
That
inside,
was-
but is out of the reach of the receiver. And incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it'll bring up second down.
Surgery. Chainsaw.
Over center with
He ran that plane.
He will score again. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears. His big night continues. His third touchdown.
DJs, bro.
Game, bro.
Santos good on the extra point. And the Bears are able to extend the lead.
14. Tyro Santos to kick off.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Brown now to return it.
Damn,
And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Lawrence. Flush to his right. Take it off.
That's crazy.
That'll be forced out of bounds. Just a couple yards short of a first down. That's a pick up of it. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and a couple. Here's Lawrence.
God damn, how is he getting beat so easy?
That's three.
Damn.
And they're going to tip this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big play for Jacksonville. A pickup of 44 yards. To throw is Lawrence.
He there.
Through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively. to meet him.
Steve, what's up, man? How you been?
It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Now second down throw for
That's
Lawrence.
great.
He'll get it inside the 20. And he's out of bounds at the 4-yard line. They get 24 just like that. It's first and goal.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays.
Thanksgiving was cool,
Yet
man.
they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
Run, commit, everything. Yeah, Thanksgiving was cool, dog. When it comes to the food, I gotta just eat it that day. I can't do too much leftovers, man. Cause that should make me too gassy, bro. I can't continue eating it.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you?
Cause I'm about to clean up my diet, man. It ain't about to be no more of that. No more ice cream, bro.
Good way to get started here to begin this half.
No more ice cream. None of that. I might get some tonight, but pretty soon it's about to be over.
Maybe they're starting to count how many possessions do I have left. They're going to try to get another one with an onside kick here.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys
What about a
chance
leftover
to
sandwich?
just right. But you have to hit it
I
hard
can't do it, dog. I just can't do
10
it.
yards, not going to work out.
They'll run. It's Swift. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
2nd and 10.
What the winner gonna eat if not ice cream? Question. Oh no. Probably some rice cakes.
It's Williams. Rolling right. And he'll just bite the board and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That one on target to Moore. They get 14.
Typically,
Good for a Bears first down.
That's good. For a
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-win situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Williams.
Woo!
Over the middle. He's got Burton.
Did it.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. First and 10.
I forget what the hell stopping you.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Oh,
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams.
I did not throw that right at all.
Picked off by Greg Newsom.
This kid, yeah, man. I'm about to start eating a little bit cleaner, man.
It'll come out to the 20.
Yeah.
So much of that play.
Got to bring out the Aztec Warrior.
Being able to
The
get
Aztec Warrior.
get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you were sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. Instead, they forced a turnover.
What the fuck? Good ball, man. I don't know what the hell.
Not going to catch up to him. He will.
Don't bring your girl around me. True players for real. That's per that me.
Jacksonville. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Jaguars are able to cut the deficit to 10. Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the
I thought
game,
he
this is
fumbled.
where you see teams really start taking some chances. Boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
What's up, E? I've been playing a little bit, bro. A little bit. How you been playing the game?
It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Monunga. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. He gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Brings up second and
Down this way. All right, full state.
Here's Williams. Over the middle, that's Komet. He's going to be taken down.
We gotta. I grabbed that Arc Raider, so just let me know when you want to play it, bro.
12. First down.
Let me know.
Chicago.
Battlefield, whatever. I haven't even turned on the Arc Raiders yet, but I did buy
In
it.
the air, Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. We don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, just let me know, bro.
Enable them to continue to burn more clock, and without a stop,
You
their
don't
opponent's not going to get the ball back.
yeah.
So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. They'll drop to throw.
Hey, y'all.
And they'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
that's another.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Oh, what happened? Oh, shit, I forgot.
Clock at 0.
Got that
That'll
foot.
cost them 5.
That orthopedic.
Now it is first and goal. They'll run with Swift. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. And they'll get together.
We're $170.
Down play.
At the Jaguars' 3-yard line.
Here's Williams now to throw. And he's in. Luther Burton. Touchdown, Chicago. That is second touchdown tonight. Santos good on the extra point. And the Bears will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
I got a grandson.
Cairo Santos to kick off.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Brown now to return it. He'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Big guys.
Mike, you've given this
Oh,
many
big
points. You're
face.
getting quite the workload with your return units, and that's a real good effort right there. I mean, it's going to get lost anytime you have a one-sided game like this, but that's great determination on that run.
He'll let this
What the fuck? Hey, man. This dude keep getting burned.
It's too little, too late.
Shit.
Get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
Asshole.
Little on now for the extra point. It's up. and
What's
through.
up?
And the Jaguars are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Jaguars.
This one not quite
Get
over,
back,
but
Rick.
down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
We is so strong. Got to put him
The
flash
kickoff
down.
unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do
Okay.
was cover this, score,
Good game,
cover
bro.
another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
I ain't never seen a nigga that's too loud to die. That's a touchdown.
Here's Williams. He'll send this one.
He ain't catch it. What the fuck? Bush.
Had he got there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
On second down, it's a run with Swift. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but if he takes
Westwood.
down for a loss.
That section is good.
Timeout for Jacksonville. They're second.
Oh.
They'll stop it. Just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
Battlefield. Really?
This one
That's what I be playing majority of the time is Battlefield.
Here's third down.
Battlefield.
Throwing is Williams. Moving outside the pocket. Escaping the danger.
Battlefield. I got Arc Raiders. I just haven't cracked it open.
Inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10.
At the 23-yard line.
Here we go. One final play.
Damn, that's crazy. Good game, bro.
Incomplete. That will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one in the win column for the Bears. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears
I was playing Max Payne last night. First
we
one.
say so long from along the lakefront
Max
at Soldier
Payne.
Field in Chicago.
Probably was Max Payne. Or maybe Where the Winds Meet. I had played that for a little bit, but I didn't play it that long. Here I go. Whether I win or lose. Any challenges before I turn this off? Gonna move on to the next thing. Max Payne. What's up, Dave? Bucky was popping. Losing ain't an option, girl.
Bucky says who next?
You up if you want to play.
Bucky says yeah.
All right, I'll play one more. What's your EA ID? But losing ain't an option, girl. Top of the world. Here I go again.
Bucky says Reinsel underscore.
What's the next game? Well, since somebody challenged me, I'm gonna probably just end it on this, bro. All right, I sent it. It's eggnog season, can't stop me now. I don't drink eggnog.
Umbra Mike says yo.
What's up, Mikey? I sent you the friend request. Here I go.
Bucky says all. Umbra Mike says chillin' what's good.
Just playing a couple of people on here tonight, you know the use. I haven't played Madden in a while, so I figure I'll bring it out one time for the one time. Hey, yeah, kick it. I was gonna turn on Battlefield for a little. I was gonna turn on Battlefield, but
Umbra Mike says I hope you had an excellent weekend.
weekend was smooth, man. No complaints. I don't be doing that. You play NBA 2K. I didn't buy 2K this year. Usually, this is probably the first year in many years that I didn't buy 2K. I didn't buy 2K this year. Range, you running with the Cowboys? What's the Cowboys overall? I'm at you. Say like an 80. Yeah, 84. I ain't gonna play with the Bucks. Nah, it's too real. Too king. Go ahead, you win. Boss, God. You get the Cowboys, bro. Get your Cowboys. Make sure to hop out of the TikTok stream though, bro. When we start. Who you running with? Said beat the chain. They gotta break the 2K stereotype. What's a 2K stereotype, bro? Johnny, thank you for following. Appreciate it.
Brings us to North Carolina. And the Bucs
Yo, Bucky, make sure you hop out of the stream, bro.
welcome you
No screen watching.
Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Carolina Panthers.
Johnny 55 says after this, and 1v1.
We welcome you, Mike.
If you stick around, yeah, I'll play you. If you leave, I'm out.
He will start this one. Off we go from Bank of America Stadium. Across the 20 to mark him down before the 25-yard line.
Yo, Buck, hop out of the TikTok chat, man. I don't need you screen watching. I see you on my live. I need you to hop out of the live so we can continue. Hop out of the live, bro. All we play is 2K. I haven't played 2K in years. So, Buck, you ain't gonna hop out of the live? All right, bet.
We'll take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now Lawrence on the bootleg. Forced out wide.
Oh, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Right at the outset, he lost the football.
Bro, it'd be too much of that. Like, it'd be too much of that. You have a blessed night too, Steve. Appreciate you, bro.
All week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
That's taken in, and it's Rico Dowdle. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard
On play action, Young moving to his right. Off he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down. From the 23, here's 2nd and 5. First carry now for Rico Dowdle.
Horrible blocking.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Here comes 3rd and 6.
It's now 3rd down and 6.
Look at play action with Young. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
It's a game of 22
A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's first and goal. Dowdle. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal?
Backed up to
COD
the
Mobile.
it's
I haven't played
second
COD
and
Mobile
goal.
probably since it came out, bro.
From the gun, it's Young.
That was nice. That is definitely.
Taken down. They got him. Mason Smith gets in there for the sack, and now it's third and goal. Ready? Out of the shotgun, Young. This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Panarella McMillan. Touchdown, Carolina.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process.
And hackers be. I don't know how the hackers on regular COD, but I know last year, Black Ops 6, past couple of years, atrocious. I don't know if they fixed it in Black Ops 7 this year or not. I didn't buy that shit either. I really been watching what games I buy.
As this kick is sent into the air. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2.
Damn. What? This fumbling shit be weird as fuck, man.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. He's got a man. That's Travis Hunter. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Give him 14 on that play. One first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Yeah. You ain't touching. I ain't touching Black Ops 7 either, bro. And if they paid me, I ain't want to play that shit. I've been enjoying Battlefield so much.
And 7. Working out of the gun.
Oh,
It's
man.
Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he'll take it on in.
I don't know what the fuck happened with that, but okay.
Jacksonville. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point.
Yeah.
And the Jaguars will tie things up
Hey, yeah.
at 7-7 here in the opening
Hey, yeah.
quarter. We're on top, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. On the return, it's Cuba Hubbard.
Damn.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
On the double. Off the play fake. Here's Young. Out to his right.
It's a block.
He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to find the time he could, but when he saw that space,
Hey, yeah.
he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Now, here, the former Canadian track star, Cuba Hubbard, will take it. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A pickup there of 13. It's good for a Panther first down.
10 at the 49-yard line.
Ultra. Go Ultra.
You have a blessed night too, man. Thanks for kicking it, dog.
Ready. They'll go again with Hubbard.
Hell yeah.
They're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Front to his right. He runs with it.
He ain't that slow.
Inside the 30-yard line. They get 24.
Yeah. Still shout out to Forrest. I definitely shout out to Forrest.
Ready? First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Ready. Here's the pistol snap to Young.
Of course, he ain't throw this for
Down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Edwards on the scoreboard and will return to Charlotte in a moment. Panthers football to begin this second quarter. They begin with a 3rd down and 3.
Striker, 3-3. Down,
Young.
Fuck, I wanted to do. I didn't mean to throw it like that, dog. He was wild as fuck open. Damn.
Those hands up there, and now it's 4th down.
On the coverage.
Double 38. Ready?
They'll go. Young. Taken in, and he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there.
Johnny 55 says you're cooking.
On 4th down.
Man, I ain't even scratched the surface yet, man.
Back to throw. Young.
How you drop
The
it?
end zone, but it is incomplete.
In the end zone.
Well, it's probably one of the most used cliches in football, but I think this is probably the appropriate use of missed opportunity. I mean, he's open in the end zone. All he has to do now is catch it. So that's a play they're going to look back on at the end of it.
I don't know how that got through. Because they was sitting weird.
And that was just
Meant to throw that underneath.
Really
That was wild.
finish, Mike. You could see the play call just
I
really
freaked out
finding
when so.
his rhythm, mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass. Really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. And that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
On 1st down, Lawrence. He'll let this
Yeah,
one
keep
go.
throwing it deep in.
For Thomas.
I say stop playing.
And intercepted.
How you gonna cheat? It's crazy.
All set for their short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Don't start that cheesing, bro. Play football.
They'll run with Dowdle. And he'll drive this one forward down at the 36. Travis Hunter up to make the stop. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6. At the 36-yard line.
Now, faking the give. Will be pulled in by McDonald.
Don't like that.
He's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a 1st down.
Panthers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Let's go now.
Here's Young.
Yes, man.
Inside, he finds McMillan. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's now 2nd and
From
6.
the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Here we put on the ground.
Damn.
He'll manage only a couple. Foyer Lawson with the flag.
It's a gain of 3.
Here's a 3rd down
Brings up
and 4.
3rd and 4.
Ready.
Throwing is Young. He's got a man. That's
This
McMillan.
one.
And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
First down.
2 minutes remain here in this first half.
4-yard line.
Back with more from Charlotte after this. Their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal. Here's Young. That ball broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Coverage excellent there.
That's crazy.
It'll bring up second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Still down. Ready.
Here's a carry for Dowdle.
How he wasn't in the end zone?
To the one, setting up third and goal.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now third and goal.
Let's go. Red 38. Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. Fourth and goal.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown.
And he's in. Carolina McMillan. Touchdown, Carolina. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Panthers will take a 21-7 lead.
Ryan Fitzgerald.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This will be returned from the 2. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. On first and 10, Lawrence. He's going to look downfield once again. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked up.
Former Raider.
Intercepted. The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Shovel. Here we ready.
Now down.
Step left.
He's taken down just shy of midfield. That's the way to get started. A pick up 17 and a very quick first down.
First down.
Hut.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. The pass rush gets home and he goes down. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
Right. Come on. Set. Hut.
A second down throw for Young.
Oh, my God.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
10 cycles. Set. Ready. Field. Black. Yellow. 22.
To throw, Young.
Oh, my God. The fucking receiver got in my way.
Late in the half, it is intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. Now, timeout signal 4, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. Hey, Lion! Lawrence now to throw on first down. He's going to try it here again. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up second down.
It's second down and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Goes down to his left. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Now, this is a surprise.
You can't stop the rain.
They'll try the onside kick.
Damn.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
Here we go. On first down is Young. A throw there. Caught by Leggett. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. They get 18 on
Can't
that
stop.
one.
Won't
It's
stop.
good for a Panther first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
45. Now Young.
That's crazy.
It's going to be incomplete. Coverage very
That's
stout.
right.
That's going to bring up second down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of
You
open
can't
windows,
stop
a
the
ton of green grass
rain.
for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Down, set. Now give on the ground. Trying to bounce that one outside, but only to be able to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
A Lilligan on the tackle. A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Third down and 9.
Strike. Check striking. Let's get ready.
Here's Young to throw. Inside the 10, it is
Johnny 55 says, let's go, you're winning.
yet again.
Yep.
Touchdown.
Yo, Ryan, yo, Buck, Ryan, you can hear me. Go ahead and end it, man. That's 21 skunk. I got somebody in line.
And that is the hat trick. What a game.
That's 21 skunk, bro. Go ahead and
of this one.
back out.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a good day.
And the kicking team.
Yeah, go ahead and quit the match, man.
Before he can get to the 15-yard line. In motion is Myers. They go play action for Lawrence. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Nick Scruton in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape. And
All right, that's game, bro. Go ahead and end it. Go ahead and quit. I got somebody in line to play. Ready, Johnny? What's your name on here?
Johnny 55 says you want my user.
Yeah, what's your ID?
Johnny 55 says keys to 2013. Johnny 55 says not my account.
Whose account is it?
Johnny55 says Chris to 2013.
I just sent it to you.
Cohen says you.
Cohen, what's up, man?
Cohen says who won against you and Bucky.
I did.
Now, from the home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Cleveland, Ohio, EA Sports proud to welcome you to Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns.
Johnny, hop out of the stream.
Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Cleveland. Justice Hill to return. He'll be brought down past 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Oh, shit.
On play action, here's
Got him.
as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. The shotgun, here's Jackson. That's caught.
Oh, shit.
And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. Sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Ah, come on. That's quick.
Incomplete.
You know what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on
Play smart.
maintain possession, extend these drives. Well,
Play smart, Johnny.
fail through the air and they have to regroup and be able to have better success.
There you go, Johnny.
For the remainder of this game.
Come on, Johnny. What the hell? Oh, weird.
Picking his way up past.
All right, let's see what your boy is on, bro.
Ready, set from the 39. Here's a 1st and 10. Play action. It's Sanders.
Should be a touchdown, bro. I knew it. Yeah.
Down the field. That's Machoku. That one good for 29.
First and 10.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Exiting the pocket right.
Oh, he called it. I don't know how to play making this shit.
And gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it first and goal.
Get it.
They'll run here. It's 4. Only a yard there. That will make it 5. Here comes second and goal.
Man, this is a long time.
Brings up second and goal.
Can we please have a moment of silence?
Ready. Out of the gun. It's Sanders.
Oh, I should have stayed in my pocket.
Point the rush there. He's hit as he
Can we please pour us?
is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, like he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he
Doesn't
would
hit
have
it.
liked.
Does his
And that
head.
pressure getting there in a hurry just ends up being
Oh my
wasted there.
God.
60 Vikings.
On third and goal. Sanders.
Ah!
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers
Can we
live,
please have a moment?
especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Kevin Stefanski going to turn to his field goal unit. The kick is perfect down the middle. And the Browns will take a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that could be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Here comes Hill on the return. He'll come across the 20 and take him down at the 21-yard line. In motion comes Andrews. A first down throw for Jackson. He'll complete this one.
Johnny, hop out the stream, man.
And he's going to take him down to 37. It's a gain of 16. And very quickly, a first down. Long rest at the 37. It's first and 10. In motion goes Likely. Off the play fake. Jackson.
Oh, I don't let me switch.
Incomplete. Covers very strong defensively. It's second down. Now Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. Oh, he doesn't put it away.
Can't make this shit up, man.
Unfortunately, one of the
Crazy.
ended up getting enough to pick up the first down. Play action now. Jackson moving to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to go away. Second down.
Really nice job with the protection up front. Just nobody could get open downfield. So it's a combination of your offensive weapons have to do a better job taking advantage of that time to work and separate.
He ain't fumble. What?
Defense to be able to cover for that amount of time.
Third and short. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. That's how this first quarter will come to an end. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it looking at 4th and less than a yard. They'll run for it with Henry. And he's going to have the Ravens first down. By a good couple of yards. They get 3 on 4th and inches. Game motion goes likely. On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Pick up of the 11 yards on that one. Good for a Raven first down. On the option, they give it to Henry. Not much happening there. Just a short game.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. Now they'll run option left to the short side of the field. And he's trying to get out of work, but will not. Brought down as a loss of the play. It is 3rd and 10. Now some movement up front, flags down, mistake filled first half continues. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15. From the gun, Jackson. Slant to Flowers. Brown's going to use the first of their timeouts here, as they'll discuss what's to come. It's 4th down, Salumi. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, as they'll discuss what's to come. It's 4th down, Salumi. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. This from 34 yards. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Ravens will tie this game up here late in the first half.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
On the return, it's Jerome Ford. And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over. As Shador on first down. That's complete. It's Cedric Tillman. Nice game here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
First down at the 35-yard line.
Now hands off to Ford. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 9. On play action, Shador.
He is not hitting like that.
Inside the 40-yard line. I'll pick up there of 28 yards.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
They'll throw on first down with Sanders. That's caught. It's Jerome Ford. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's the second, as they stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Shador. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining.
That was weird.
In this first half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Wait, 19 Charger, 19 Charger. Pass to 11, pass to 11.
Ready? From the gun, it's Sanders.
Woo!
Down the middle.
That was clean.
Isaiah
Can't guard both of them.
Bond.
Boy, clean.
Is good. And the Browns take a 10-3 lead. Still no time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes Hill on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down side of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll send Flowers in motion. On 1st and 10, Jackson.
Man, girl, that shit.
Chase down, force the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. When you make them feel uncomfortable, or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
Man,
Incomplete.
how is that not hit?
Shot facing the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
Good defense.
It's incomplete.
Play smart.
The receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Now,
That's
how about
cool.
this? It's a fake. And this is going to be incomplete. So they let the punter try and throw for it. Not sure if he get there on his own. Either way, doesn't matter. They turned it over on back. On 1st down, it's Sanders.
Get the fuck out of here, man. Damn, they played me.
For one more snap here in this first half. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboys. 18, 5 here. Deputy Ranger, Deputy Ranger.
Sanders will throw it. Field goal, but that backfired. Going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return starts from the 5. Get across the 20, mark the best 22-yard line. Throwing now, Sanders on 1st down.
Ah, I didn't get that block. Oh, it's cool. Oh.
He goes all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. The extra point is up and through. As the Browns move out of front by the score of 17-3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Johnson now to throw on first down. Deep ball.
Man, they want to let me jump up for that shit.
It's incomplete. Defenders right there with him. It brings up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
On the handoff, it's and he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. Jackson now.
Ah, good ball.
Receiver, Bateman. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That pass play good for 22. First down, Baltimore. On play action, here's Jackson. On the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronnie Hickman.
I did not mean to do that. I did not mean. I'm about to hop out, Adrian. Hit the follow, man. I stream throughout the week, so just hit the follow. We can play anytime I'm on here, bro. I'm about to hop off.
321, Adrian says, have a good one.
You too, man. Peace out.